Now here is a slide of the cerebellum. So in the cerebellum again you have the outer grey matter and the inner core of white matter. In the grey matter it is just 3 layered, as you can see here. The outermost layer is a molecular layer. So in this molecular layer you will see the climbing fibers extending up to molecular layer. You have the cells here, the nuclei of stellate cells higher up, and lower down will be the basket cells. So you can see the two cells here, the stellate cells as well as the basket cell. More of it in the molecular layer is the fibers. What fibers are there? You see the dendrites of the Purkinje cells, and then you see the parallel fibers formed by the axons of your granular cells. So axons of granular cells and dendrites of Purkinje cells will be in molecular layer. The next layer you can see the large cells here. These large cells are of Purkinje cells. They are mononuclear layer, large flask shaped you have to draw with the basal big nucleus. That flask shaped cells only is of Purkinje cells. Okay. That is mononuclear single layered cells which are present here. Then you have the third layer of the cortex, cerebellar cortex, that is the granular layer. In the granular layer you will have the nuclei of granular cells and Golgi cells, which we can't differentiate in HND staining. Other than this granular cells and Golgi cell nuclei, you also see the cerebellar glomeruli. Now cerebellar glomeruli will be formed by the terminals of mossy fibers. So mossy fibers are also entering into the cerebellar cortex. The mossy fibers terminals with the dendrites of your granular cells and axons of Golgi cells. So three structures form the cerebellar glomeruli: terminals of mossy fibers, dendrites of granular cells, and axons of Golgi cells will form the glomeruli. We cannot differentiate in HND staining here. So the third layer contains granular cells, Golgi cells, and cerebellar glomeruli. Next, innermost you can see the white matter, which you can just show as a fibers here. So overall the cerebellar cortex contains 3 layered cortex. Okay. First outer cortical layer you have is the molecular layer, then you have the single cell, large cells, Purkinje cell layer, and then the granular cell layer. Thank you.